What's up, everyone? Matt here, and welcome to another live stream video. Hope you're all doing very, very well this evening. Now, I thought I would finally start this live stream by just bringing you a scent that I've received from my good friend Ryan, aka Raz Scott. Ryan, if you're out there, my friend, watching this video, huge thank you, brother, for sending me this sample of this fragrance. I'd never actually smelled it before Ryan sent me this, so yeah, I'm just going to give you guys my thoughts on it. I have smelled it already. I was going to try and keep the sample for a blind review, but I just couldn't contain myself, and I just ended up smelling it anyway. So yeah, so I'm just going to give you guys my thoughts on what I think of this fragrance. So before I get started, I'm just going to let a few people come in and if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know. And if you guys can let me know if the audio is okay as well, that would be great, because I'm doing this live stream on my laptop for like the first time ever, and I'm not sure whether or not it's going well. So if you guys could just let me know, that would be great. Rich Mitch, hello mate. What's up, mate? How you doing? It's good to have you here again. I really appreciate that. 8 people here? Wow, that's awesome. I really appreciate it. It's good. Audio's okay. Awesome, Rich. Thank you. Gabrielle Caprotti. Awesome. Okay, guys. So this is going to be I wouldn't want to call it a review, because, reviews take a long time to prepare. And, you have to really go into a lot of depth. Especially I do. I like to go into a lot of depth when it comes to reviewing fragrances. So I'm really going to try my best to present to you guys what I really think of Azzaro Chrome Legend. Now, the original Chrome I really, really like. It's a great fragrance. I have a lot of experience when it comes to the original Chrome. However, any of the flankers, I really don't. I really don't have any knowledge about any of them. That includes this one, well, apart from this sample, and of course Chrome United, which I haven't smelled either, so I don't really know what that one's like. I've heard good things about them, but the original Chrome for me, though, however, is very reliable. I love wearing it in the spring and summertime. It's, of course, very, very different to this one, or I should say this one's very different to the original in terms of, smell. Really, really different. Carl, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Frag guy. So yeah, here we go, guys. So like I said before, the original Chrome, love it so much. It's like a floral, aquatic kind of scent. But yeah, a lot of people tend to like it. A lot of people don't like it. I love it, however. But this one, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I love it. Absolutely love it. I know the way I said that, I may have seemed a little bit under the belt, but I really, really like this fragrance. So Ryan, thanks again, buddy, for sending me this scent. It's really, really amazing. So when I first got this sample, Ryan did let me know. He was like, I'm going to send you 2 samples. I was like, wow, awesome. Thanks. I really look forward to it. Really excited. Hey, Giselle, how you doing? Bloody hell. I didn't expect you to be on here. First time I think you've ever seen one of my live streams, I believe. I believe Jordan's watching as well, right? If he is, welcome to the stream, guys. It's good to have you. It really is. Hello, Marion. How you doing, my friend? Good to have you. Good to have you. So yeah, Chrome Legend. What can I tell you about it? Well, here we go. Like I said, when I first got it, came in the mail, and I was amazed. I was absolutely amazed. He didn't only send me this, he also sent me a sample of Amouage Interlude Man, which, again, very, very, very grateful for, my friend. Thank you so much. I used that up. I've actually used that stuff up because it's so good. Yeah, and you're probably thinking, why? How did you use that up? It's nuclear stuff. Well, I've been sort of showing it to my family. Like, I've been spraying it on, like, members of my family's skin and that, so that they can get like a bit of an idea of what Amouage are like, and they got good responses. Everyone seemed to really like it, so that's the reason why I've run out of this. So As you guys can see, I've hardly got any of this left. Hardly any of it, but it still counts. So, Average Joe, welcome, buddy. United is pretty good. The original's still my favorite to this day. I've forgotten what Legend was. It even looks what it even looks like. I will Google it later. Thanks. Good to be here. Yeah, good to have you here, Joe. I really appreciate that, man. Marin, have you tried Santorial from Penhaligon's? Your thoughts? I haven't tried any fragrances from Penhaligon's. They seem to be very difficult to find where I am. I mean, I'm sure there's some shops in like my local city that'll contain Penhaligon's fragrances, but I'll be honest, I've never come across them, and it's a shame because I've heard a lot of good things about the Penhaligon's house. But I will definitely keep an eye out for Sartorial. I thought it said Santorial. Sorry, Sartorial. Unless it is Santorial. I don't know. Sartorial? Cool. Anyway, yeah, that's. I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much. Phoenix has Penhaligon's. All right, awesome. I'll keep an eye out then. Thanks, Rich. I appreciate that. Okay, so the original Chrome, 1996 release, came out at a time when aquatic fragrances were really new in the fragrance game. Because within the late 80s, let's start with the 70s to begin with. They were very rugged, leather, green, sort of fougere fragrances. Then when the 80s came in, we saw a lot of other notes coming in and sort of interacting, like a lot of lavenders and a lot of honey and a lot of oak moss started. Well, oak moss was big. I could talk all day about notes, but like in the 90s, it was a very specific time because it was the first decade where we started to see a lot of fragrances that resembled the ocean. Chrome isn't necessarily one of those fragrances that resembles the ocean. Nor does it really resemble summer, but it is a bright, clean, soapy, floral kind of scent. I've always resembled the original Chrome to CK1, in my opinion. You guys might disagree, but if there's anyone out there who agrees, let me know. I've always thought it was very much like a more sharper CK1. That might just be my nose. But anyway, the original, this Chrome, I should say, Chrome Legend, 2007, this one came out. So it's a bit newer. Isn't quite new, but newer compared to the original, of course. I've got some information here, guys. It says here that the main accords are green, woody, fresh, fruity, and citrus. I would have to agree. I would say that this fragrance is no doubt very fresh. Like, I kind of get over how fresh this is. It's very clean, fresh, has this like comforting, like cotton kind of smell to it. It's very, very nice, very, very nice. And it's, I wouldn't say it was very green. I mean, it might be green, but what I do get overall with this fragrance, guys, is I get like an apple scent overall. It's a kind of apple citrus dominated scent. It's really, I mean, saying that, I wouldn't even call it a citrus scent. It's a fresh scent, but it's very, very nice. Again, I think with a lot of the there's also tea in this fragrance as well. Okay, that's interesting. And bitter orange. We also get musk, tonka, vetiver, oak moss, cedar, and amber. All right, then. So, yeah, I've always said it, like, I mean, it does have a tea smell to it as well. Like, I wouldn't say it's like the any like specific tea, like it doesn't smell like a tea bag or anything like that. Nor does it smell like an iced cold tea beverage that you guys might be able to get in the world. I mean, you can get iced tea here in the UK, but I don't really drink it. I don't specifically like the taste of it. I like tea hot. I don't like it cold. It's one of those things. And but yeah, this tea is very. It's done in a way that kind of resembles to me like a. It kind of has a bit of like an Asian green tea kind of smell, though. It doesn't smell like a green tea, like a typical green tea, like oil that you can get from like beauty places and stuff like that. It doesn't smell like a strong tea tree. This one smells like a clean tea kind of smell. I can't really describe it other than that. The blend overall is very musky as well. There's a very strong, like comforting, like soft musk tone when it comes to smelling this, which I just really, really enjoy. But overall, it's bombarded with this apple, which is just very, very pleasant. It's very crisp, refreshing, and I would say that it's a scent that will give you compliments as well. I mean, I'm not one of those people that searches for compliments. I don't really wear fragrance and go out and expect people to like, oh yeah, I want people to smell me. No, I don't think like that. I want to smell good for me. That's why every fragrance I own in my collection is because of fragrance I like. It's a connection that I have with myself and with an individual fragrance alone. That's the way it should always be. It shouldn't matter about, you know, what's it called, brand or, you know, cliche tastes or anything like that. It's about taste, but it's about personal taste. And I think this one falls. I was outside. Sorry about that. I think this one falls under the casual yet very clean, sensual type of man would wear. Like, this is the type of fragrance you would definitely wear in the summer, no doubt. It's fruity. It's comforting. And it just has an overall very bright smell to it. Like, it's really, 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 really nice. It's a real shame that I've got this much left, but I really appreciate Ryan for giving me this sample to review. Very, very late with the review, of course. I've been meaning to do this video for quite a long time now, and I just haven't got around to it. So, yeah. CK1 smells similar to me as well. I love CK1. It's a great scent. Very similar to Chrome, or Chrome's very similar to CK1, yeah. But this fragrance, guys, is just really, really fantastic. Really, really like it. Really, really like it. And I just want to say a big, big thank you again to Ryan Rascott. I know you're probably not here for this live stream. YouTube has this problem with whenever I do a live stream, it always takes a while for, you know, videos to get out there for my subscribers, and I really don't understand that. If anything, it's quite frustrating because there's times when I'm just about to finish a live stream and people will start leaving, and I'm like, people will start coming in, sorry, and I'm like, well, bloody hell, this is just typical, really. So yeah, it's one of those things, but I'm trying my best to try and keep this review not boring, this live stream not boring, but in the way that it's going to be long enough so that enough people can come in and see it, because you know, I actually love doing these live stream kind of like reviews, if you want to call it that. They're really enjoyable, and they're actually quite efficient as well, because they don't really take editing or anything. And usually I like to edit my videos, but when I do a live video like this, it doesn't need editing. I just sort of explain everything in detail. So I'm just going to shut up anyway about all that. This is just a great fragrance. Like I said, if you guys are looking for a great summer fragrance, I'm certainly going to get this for the summer coming up. I mean, it's already summer, if you want to call it summer here in the UK. The weather's been dreadful. It's been so bad. I mean, it hasn't even been the best year to begin with, you know, obviously with COVID-19 and everything happening all around the world, and places not being open to visit and whatnot. So, yeah, I do miss I do miss going out, to be honest, because if anything, I just get major anxiety. It's horrible. It's a horrible time to it's not a nice time, guys. And yeah, I'm sure you guys can understand that in a way. Is it hot there? Not really, Joe. In all honesty, mate. It's some days it's funny, right? Because there are days where it is hot for like for a bit. And it's one of those times where it's like really hot in the nighttime as well, and you cannot get to sleep because it's so hot. And then the next day might become incredibly rainy and windy and whatnot. And then the next day is going to be hot again. It doesn't make sense. The weather just loves to pick and choose. And I'm sure it's the same with everyone all around the world. But here in the UK, it's very, very notorious for that. Very notorious for that. So, yeah, I guess it would be nice to maybe have like a planned event. I haven't got any events planned, but say if I have any events planned where I'm like seeing people or whatnot, if I'm going somewhere maybe for the day, maybe like a beach or somewhere with a few friends, or say if I'm going camping or away somewhere with people, I think Azzaro Chrome Legends one of those fragrances, because it's It's a very friendly scent. Like, it doesn't smell off-putting. It doesn't smell brash. It doesn't smell like it's hitting you in the face. Like, hey, smell me. You know what I mean? It's a very reserved scent as well as very noticeable. It's very strange, but that apple note in there is just very, very nice. It's crisp and just beautiful. Really, really nice. Love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. This has been my sort of review for Azzaro Chrome Legend. I do have a few things to talk about now that I've really talked about this. I'm gonna end up getting a bottle of this and doing a full review on this, because it's really just one of those scents that just I love smelling, and hence why I've sprayed it that much. It's nice, you know. It's really, really nice, really, really nice. So yeah, guys, I just want to say that's the review over with. And another thing that I would like to mention before ending this live stream is I'm thinking about doing live streams with maybe other reviewers here in the YouTube fragrance community. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I've never collabed before in person, and I thought, well, since people are live streaming now more than ever, due to like not being able to go out places and whatnot, I thought, well, why not talk to people, and why not actually just upload like live streams for an hour and an hour long with people? I don't even really have to be talking to reviewers. I could be talking to subscribers. I could be talking to people who just, you know, who are genuine and just want to talk about fragrance. I don't want to have, you know, I don't want to have debates. I don't want to have any judgmental conversations with people. I just want to talk about how you guys are coping, and what your favorite fragrances are that have been keeping you alive, if you want to call it that, during these times. That maybe wasn't the best thing to say, but you guys know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, that's something I've wanted to do for a while. So if you guys would like to see that, let me know. Cheers, Joe. I appreciate that. I would love to do something like that. Always have done. Always probably will end up doing it. Because I just wanted to get your guys' approval first. Because it's something I've always wanted to do. Stefan Fragrance. Yes, you should collab. I'm up for a collab too. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Stefan. I'm actually a very big fan of you, my friend. Love watching your channel. You really have you have a really good eye for fragrances, man. Really good job. Who man? What's up, man? How you doing? I like your thumbnail. Nice guitar. I like that. Not that I play guitar, but I can appreciate a guitar. I really can. Eric. Hi, Matt. Your Italian fan is here. Hello. How are you, my friend? Wrong hand. But yeah, beautiful scent, guys. If you're just coming into this live stream now, and well, you pretty much missed my review. I was talking about the infamous Chrome Legend by Larissa Azzaro. Fantastic fruity fragrance for men. Really, really like it. Thanks, man. Have you been to the US? Have you been to the US? Yeah, I used to stay in the US quite a long time. I used to have a girlfriend in the US, but you know, that ended sadly. So I haven't been to the US in a long time, my friend. I do miss it. It's a beautiful place. Absolutely love it. What I miss about the US more than anything is the choice of fragrances that were there. You might be thinking, really? The choices? That's a bit strange. Well, honestly, the choices for fragrances in America were really, really good. Like, there were a lot of shops that I could go in and pick apart fragrances. Like, I could actually look at fragrance brands, and there'd be so many more brands available on these shelves than there would be here in the UK. And I think it's due to the fact that, like, only certain brands can be licensed here in the UK to be sold in certain shops, like the fragrance shop, perfume shop, any chain retail store. You know what I mean? Like Phoenix, Debenhams, or whatnot. I mean, Debenhams closed down now, but you know what I mean? Any one of those stores would have needed a license to carry those fragrances. And I just think in the US, there's more choices. Because I noticed I used to go to a mall a lot when I used to visit. in North Carolina when I used to visit. I used to go to the mall there, and there was this perfume shop, and I think it was run by a Latino family, and they were lovely, lovely people. And they knew, I don't think they actually knew anything about fragrances whatsoever, but they were very, very friendly, and they were very, very helpful when it came to me sampling the fragrances. Like, they would literally let me rip open a cellophane box to try the fragrance myself, like to actually get the experience of holding the bottle and whatnot. And if they actually like won me over, they would feel good for it. I mean, obviously it's their job to sell, but when they make me feel good like that, and they actually give me the chance to feel a fragrance like that, and it's not like they stand around you. In most places, they like really irritate you, and they want you to like smell the fragrance, and then they hound you for ages. They'll stand around you and be like, well, oh, then what do you think? You're gonna buy it now, basically, you know? And you're like, well, can you just kind of leave me alone for a bit? You know, I just want to kind of smell this fragrance. I just want to take the information in myself. Do you know what I mean? That's something that I think a lot of people who work in fragrance retail don't really understand. I mean, obviously they've got to sell. I understand. I've worked in retail. I've sold fragrances myself. So, you know, I can't really speak, to be honest. But I never really hounded people. I would ask people questions. I'd be like, are you looking for a fragrance today? And if they just came out and said, I'm okay, and I'm just having a look, I'd be like, okay, you have a good day. And I'd leave them alone. I wouldn't hound them again. Some places you go in and they just completely hound you. And it really is annoying. It is annoying. But I understand it's their job, and it's, you know, it's what they have to do. But I don't really know where I came talking about this. But yeah, I think just in general, going back to America, I think since I got asked if I've been back to America by Stefan Fragrance, I do miss America, and I would love to go back. I really would. Chrome United is my favorite from the line, a bit classier. All right, interesting. Well, when I was in the discount stores in the States, going back to the States, I saw Chrome United in TJ Maxx. I saw it a lot in the discounts, and I was this close to actually buying a bottle of it, but I thought, nah, I'll not bother. And I think I ended up getting a bottle of Sun Hom by Alfred Sung, which, again, I don't mind. Love Alfred Sung, and I think it was the previous formulation with the built-in sprayer. So I don't really know too much about the new formulation, so don't question me too much about that. So, because I really don't know. Let me just get my drink, guys. 2 seconds. Okay, back to questions. Yeah, man, are you metalhead as well? Remember seeing you with a Devin Townsend shirt on. Devin Townsend shirt. I don't actually own a Devin Townsend shirt, but I did do a cover. I did actually do a cover of Devin Townsend, a song called Kingdom, which is really a fucking amazing song. If you've ever heard Kingdom by Devin Townsend, then you fucking know how to rock, because it's so good. It really gets your head moving, and the beat is incredible. Every instrument is just perfectly recorded. It's amazing. What on earth? £5? What are you doing? What are you sending me £5 for? Oh, man. You know what it is? You do too much for me. I never even did repay you either, Ryan, Carl, for the fragrances you sent me, either brother, in the past. Never did repay you, and you're already sending me some fish and chips money. What's all that about? Very grateful. Very grateful. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I recently found Static X. Nice UK Fred guy. Indeed. It was very kind, that. I really appreciate that. It's funny, actually, because with that money that you sent me, I might buy a few Al Rahab oils. What do you guys think? That's what I'm thinking. Because as you guys know, I love Al Rahab. I did a my mind's just completely gone there. Doesn't matter, forget it. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, Static X are a band, and they're really good. Awesome band. I like them. Any new Cloud material coming out the 7th side? Sorry, I know you asked that before. No, that was an old name. Cloud was an old name, and I never really got anywhere with that name. Kind of lame, I know. I've gone through periods where I've just changed my music solo name too many times to the point where people are like, "Well, Howard, what's your name?" My name now is actually Since '93. I'm creating sort of like different music now. I'm creating sort of like jazz fusion kind of music, but it's done in a way that sounds kind of vaporwave and very sort of nostalgic, dreamy, sort of 80s electronic music. If any of that makes sense to you guys, if any of that music interests you, then let me know. And I'm because I'm going to upload all the music to my separate YouTube account under the name of Since '93. And if you guys are interested and want to hear some of the songs that I've actually completed for an EP, just let me know, and I'll do that. Because yeah, I mean, I'm very passionate about fragrance, of course, but if there's something else I'm passionate about, it's music. And so it's Since '93. No, it's basically since. I was born in 1993, and I thought it just came to me one day, and I was like, well, what about the name Since '93? That sounds very. Because I'm going to type it right now. This is how it's spelled, basically. Like when I'm. There we go. That's how I spell it whenever I'm, making artwork and stuff. It's Since '93. Yeah, man, exactly. Since '93. That's right. So basically, that's my music, and I've always wanted to make like a video talking about my music, but I understand that people only want to hear fragrance, which is fine. I understand this is fragrance, man. This is what I do. I talk about fragrances, and it's the reason why I haven't done any videos in a long time, and the reason for that is really because of the fact that I've been working on music a lot. Probably working on music more than I've been paying attention to fragrance, in all honesty. But the reason why I wanted to bring you guys a review for this, the Chrome Legend, is simply because I've been wearing this so much. I've been wearing this so much to the point, again, where I've run out almost. I love both in fashion. I'm weird. No, you're not weird, man. You're not weird at all. I mean, we all have things that we love. You know what I mean? We all have things that we love. Hey, Andrew, what's up, buddy? I understand you've been trying to get in touch with me on Facebook and stuff. I cannot get back to you. For some reason, I cannot contact back to you for some reason. Do you have an email address, Andrew? And I'll email you back, my friend. I think there's problems with my Facebook. It's really acting up at the moment. But yeah, good to see you, Andrew. 93 till infinity. You got that right. Thank you. But yeah, we all have things that we're into, and mine just happens to be fragrance and music. It's a very strange combination, but that's what I'm into. And we all have things that we're into, Yeah. That's what I've been doing, basically, guys. That is what I've been doing. Fuck it. Chrome Legend again is it's very much a. Thanks, Stefan. I will do. I will email. I can't even speak. I will email you, my friend. I will do. Thank you for that. I've just copy and pasted your email address, so there we go. I was just about to say, Chrome Legend, to me, it smells like it would wake you up. It smells that bright and citrusy at first. Not citrusy. Is citrusy even the right word? Because there's no citruses in it, so... It's apple. It's apple. But it's not like a sour apple, again. Very fresh. And it's still going really, really strong right here on my hand from before. And that was literally at the beginning of this video, which is really amazing. Yeah, I sure got an email. I have got WhatsApp, so if you want that too. No, I don't have WhatsApp, my friend. I don't have WhatsApp. Do you have a separated channel with your music? I do, Herrick. I do have a channel. It's called Since '93, but it's under not. I keep forgetting it's not under Since '93. It's basically Since '93, all in words, no capital letters, just all words. And Since '93, and I'm basically gonna make a video on my music channel soon, anyway. So you guys will be able to get more of an insight of what it looks like. I've been trying to connect actually the music channel with the fragrance mat channel, but I'm not very clever when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, awesome, Stefan. Cheers for your email address. I appreciate that. Your favorite chrome flanker, I take. Well, in all honesty, I haven't smelled any other chromes. I haven't even smelled Chrome Aqua. Haven't smelled any of the summer editions yet. So I really can't say. I still love the original, in all honesty. I just love that sort of clean linen smell that it has. It's just really, really nice, you know. So I think so far, this is definitely worth owning a bottle for. So I'm definitely going to get a bottle of this. Because, I mean, it's just... There's nothing to really dislike about this scent. It's simple. That's the thing. It's not deep. It's not really that... What's the word? It doesn't really take you on a journey. It's just a very simple, casual, fresh scent. The apple is gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. And that mixture with the tea and the musk is just... It's just really, really, really nice. Chrome is very nice. My brother just ran through a bottle. Yeah, it's a great scent. It gets very overlooked, and like the original Chrome gets really overlooked nowadays because, of course, it's an older scent. 1996. It was very popular at the time, and that accord that it has is very 90s typical, that floral aquatic take. So a lot of people don't like that nowadays. A lot of people are looking for something sweeter, a lot brighter, something definitely more with a modern take. Basically. So yeah. You should definitely do that. Well, Andrew, I'm definitely up for that. But if I'm going to chat to anyone, I'm probably going to do it in a separate video, my friend. But I will definitely be doing like a video and I'm going to be talking to people. I think that would be awesome. So I'm going to get in touch with you, Andrew, and we'll talk about that, buddy. That would be awesome. I'm making my own cologne at the moment as well. Yeah, you should definitely do that, Joe. I went through a phase where I really wanted to make my own perfumes and whatnot, but I don't know. It didn't really happen for me. I just sort of lost the love for it, and I just ended up appreciating what was already out there. And sometimes you just have to come to the realization that something's just on for you. You know what I mean? So that's why I take a big appreciation for fragrances, because there's some great perfumers out there who do, which do an amazing job. So yeah, it's something that I love to do. It was something that I love to do, which is smell fragrances and collect, but I'll never make. Maybe when I'm really older and tired and grey, who knows? Maybe. The Serpent's Eye. There's Metro Center. That is you. Yeah. I made an album called The Metro Center. Yeah. I made that 2019, like last year, or maybe. I released it at the beginning of this year, actually, way back. But it didn't really get. It's not really out there that much. Again, I don't really like to, fanboy over myself too much. That's not the type of person I am, because if anything, I have quite a low bit of self-esteem at the moment. So I don't really like to get my music out there as much and push myself as much, because I don't know, it seems weird. It feels weird. When I see people doing it online, it seems a bit pushy to me. Even though they succeed, it just feels pushy to me. And I guess that's just not the person I am, you know what I mean? Whatever. Did you win your rubber ducky race, Rich? Paco Rabanne or whatever. Yeah, I love Paco Rabanne. Brilliant. I've never tried Chrome Legend, but I like apple notes. I'll have to try it out. Yes, Stefan, you should, my friend. You should definitely check this out, because it's fantastic. Really, really like it. It doesn't really compare to anything else, in my opinion. Like that combo between the tea and the apple works, and I haven't smelt it in any other scent before. So, when you really talk about unique scents, this is one of them. Like, it's really good. Even though, like I said, it's quite casual. Usually, people when I say casual, people might get the association of simple or generic. Well, not with this. This is a casual, unique scent, without a doubt. It smells really, really nice. Fucking love it. Hey, Emily, how you doing, darling? That's my niece, everyone. Average Joe, I will for you. Oh, Joe, you don't have to do that, my friend. But if you're a fan of my music and you like it, I appreciate you listening, my friend. I really do. And to anyone out there who doesn't like my music, tough. There's not a lot I can do about that. No worries, bro. I think we should work on some music, bro, since I do rap music. Yeah, you do rap. I remember. Yeah, man, I'll definitely get back to you, my friend. Definitely, because I'm definitely up for collabing in general with music and even here on YouTube with fragrance. So, yeah. I'm having trouble finding your music channel. Okay, yeah. I will... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a post after this live stream, and I'm basically going to send a link to my music channel so that you guys can go over there and visit it, especially you, Stefan. I appreciate it, my friend. I miss the amount of percent often. I love it, to be honest. Thanks, my friend. Yeah, it's decent. It's not one of my strongest pieces. Like, I remember, because I'm very limited to my software that I can record with. I use a program called Reaper, which is very reliable, but I don't know. I need some new keyboards. I need some new synthesizers, man. The one I use is it's pretty decent, but it's just not. It's not as professional as I could have a keyboard. You know what I mean? Good, thanks. Will you give me a shout out, please? Going to start posting more. Well, I don't really usually give shout outs because, I mean, that's just who I am. But Emily, if you want a shout out, darling, I'll give you a shout out. It depends on what kind of videos you're doing now. Are you still doing your makeup tutorials? You're still doing your makeup tutorials, and whatever it is you're doing, you guys should go and check out my niece. She's here on YouTube. She's basically just starting out, Hinny, aren't you, basically? That's what you're doing. Oh, awesome, Stefan. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yes, more posting, mate. I will do, Joe. Will do, mate. Human Classic Black by Jaguar and Beckham Classic Blue smell very similar to Legend. Do they now? Really? Wow. Beckham Classic Blue as well. That's a cheap scent. Any David Beckham fragrance is really inexpensive, and they're really good as well. I really like Intimately Beckham, which is like a sandalwood scent. That's incredible stuff. Great celebrity scent, in my opinion. But yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mate, I've just got some sample vials if you want a few decants of my repeat. Oh, Rich, nah, it's all right. I'll tell you something. You know what it is? Do you know what it is? There's so many good people. I can't express how many good people. Like, you guys are amazing. Like, you're so kind and giving. And I really appreciate that. I cannot express that enough. I couldn't do that, my friend. I could not do that. I would love to do the same, if anything. If anything, I would love for you guys to smell some of the fragrances in my collection. That is something I would love to do. But I've tried in the past. But apparently there's a problem with sending stuff here in the UK. I don't know what the problem with that is. Honestly, I really don't know what the problem with that is. Going to be doing weight loss videos and stuff. Delete all my old ones, so going to be confident. Just mean a lot more people would show me some. Yeah, of course, Emily. You know what? Yeah, you know what? A lot of people in the world try to lose weight. You know, so it's always good to show support for people like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Emily, you should go for it, darling. You should go for it. Rich, what are your rare beasts? Average Joe. I was thinking of a T note. I was thinking of the T note. Might be from Banana Republic. I can send some decants to you as well before I said I will buy a fragrance you want. Oh no, Average Joe, no. You don't have to, my friend. You really don't. Exactly. You can get, like Richard's just said there, you can get 5 mils online. Like if there's any fragrances out there that I'm really interested in, then I'll check them out. You know. But my God, like, thank you so much for anybody who's offering to send me anything. Just I'm not accepting right now. I'm just not. The reason for that is just because I would love to be able to do the same back, like I said before, but just due to the fact that the restrictions here, it's so strange. And if there's a way that I can send them, send fragrances without there being some sort of barrier, then I'll do it. You know. Indeed, it is, Emily. It is a great thing. It is a great thing. The linen vetiver is so nice and fresh. Ooh. I haven't tried. You know, there's Banana Republic's again, one of those brands I haven't tried out. Is it Black Walnut? They have a fragrance called Black Walnut. Apparently that's really good. But apparently it has performance issues. So that's kind of what stopped me. What's the point in creating a lovely smell if it's only going to last 2 hours? I don't see the point. I really don't. I mean, there's no label for any niche or designer or, you know, low-end stuff. But if you 9 times out of 10, if you buy a niche fragrance, it's going to last you more than 10 hours every time. I mean, there's probably some fragrances out there, like, I mean, for example, Tom Ford for Men. That's a niche fragrance. That doesn't really last long. So, you know, I can understand, really. But 9 times out of 10, they're going to be strong fragrances. So Banana Republic's is one of those brands that I haven't really checked out. But there might be some. Get yourself some sleep, Emily, darling. 7 side. Now playing co-op. News at 11. Weather Channel vibes. Ooh. Oh yeah, I like music like that, like vaporwave stuff. It's incredible. Mallwave is really cool to listen to as well. If you ever listen to that, I tried recently the Banana Republic 83 Leather Reserve. Ooh, that sounds good. How does that smell to you, Joe? Does it smell good? Stefan fragrance. Wow, I sprayed CK Liquid Gold Intense last night. That's powerful. I haven't tried that one. Liquid Gold Intense. Is it CK Euphoria? Is it the Euphoria line? I think it is. Rich Mitch, Vintage Kuros, Vintage Givenchy Gentleman, Vintage Versace Long, Original M7, Beau de Jour, Tom Ford. Oh my God. Borsalino, Jill Sander for Men, Midnight in Paris ADT. Yeah. There is really some great fragrances there, Rich. Some really good fragrances. I've got a few fragrances that are very, very rare, but nothing probably as good as those, in my opinion. I've got Midnight in Paris ADT. I own Kuros, but not a vintage version, and I'm really running low on it. I've heard bad things about the new bottle, like the new version as well. So I'm not even going to bother getting a new version if it's really that bad. It doesn't add up to the vintage, then I'm not going to bother. But M7 by Yves Saint Laurent is a masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. Never smelled Jill Sander for Men either. Never smelled that. Nor have I ever smelled Borsalino. I've seen Borsalino on Veronica and Base Notes. I've seen the beautiful bottle that it has. But I've never checked out the juice again. It's one of those gems that I guess just remain hidden in the 80s, you know. Not a lot of people talk about it. Mate, have you smelled Lavande from L'Octane? Awesome eau de cologne. I haven't. Love L'Octane. Great brand, but I've never smelled that, funnily enough. So there's a B-Men? Yeah, there is a B-Men. And it's amazing. I don't own it, but it's really good stuff. What makes it so good is the fact that it's well, first off, it's unique, so unique to the point where there's really no other fragrance like B-Men. The closest one to me is probably this one. Let me get the bottle and show you. This is the closest fragrance to B-Men by Thierry Mugler, in my opinion. 2 seconds. Here we go. First off, wait till you see the state of this bottle. Yoji Hum by Yoji Yamamoto. If you guys have ever smelled this, this is going to take you on a journey. This stuff's a masterpiece right here. Again, like I said, very, very similar to B-Men by Terramugla. B-Men is discontinued now, but I think this one actually is discontinued as well. This is the first edition bottle. I picked this up on eBay like a few years ago, and I've never reviewed it. I've always wanted to. It's incredible stuff. Really, really like it. Oh. Damn, son. Yeah, L'Octane are incredible. B-Men was the original flanker to A-Men. Yeah, it was. Indeed, it was. In fact, it was the first flanker, I believe, way before all the other ones. So, yeah, love finding sense. But yeah, Yoji Yamamoto is really an amazing fragrance, especially for the probably for the autumn time, because it's very warm, it's spicy. It's got like a licorice note to it. I think it has rum, licorice. There's also like a syrupy sort of smell to this as well, a very sweet smell. Really good. Really like it. Really good stuff. Matt. Yes, Stefan. Anyone ever heard of Roger and Gallet? Yes, I love Roger and Gallet. I own one fragrance by them called Open, which is a patchouli scent. They're great. Matt's lights are so powerful. They grow plants. Hell yeah! Have you not noticed that? Yeah, it's one of its kind. Nah. They're just these like stupid plants that I think they're the kind that you like hang up for like decoration and that. I bought them and I just decided to stick them in the lamp for like I don't know, to create like a sort of ambience, you know. Herbs. Yeah, I noticed the lights. It's awesome. It's all right. Does the job. But yeah, really, really like Yoji. If you guys have never smelled Yoji, I would recommend this. Really, really nice stuff. So yeah, that was pretty much all I'm really going to say in this live stream. It's been a good one, to be honest. Really enjoyed talking about Chrome Legend. It's a really, really great fragrance. I'm going to end up getting a bottle of that soon because it's really, really nice. Nice to the point where it really doesn't smell like anything else in my collection. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to end up getting a bottle of it, without a doubt. Thank you so much, Joe, for coming in. I appreciate you for taking your time for watching this live stream. That's what's important. I appreciate the time you've taken, my friend. Thank you so much. Good live stream. Thanks, Matt. Any more plans for the day? Well, it's currently 10:38 at night. So after this live stream, I'm probably going to make myself a nice cup of tea. I know I sound like a right funny. Sounds so English, but I'm probably going to make myself a nice tea to match the tea note in this. And I'm probably just going to go to sleep. Probably have an early night. I'm on good vibes tonight, guys, and it feels really, really good to just talk again, I guess, and to talk about fragrance with all of you, because you guys are very, very, very supportive. You always have been, and I'll never ever stop saying that. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this live stream. It's been awesome. Thanks so much, Stefan, for joining. Rich, you are awesome, my friend. It's the same with you, Carl. You are absolutely incredible, my friend. Thank you so much for the £5. Very, very grateful for that. You really didn't have to do that, but respectful, very respectful, and I respect that. Thank you. Ghost Clips, good night. I believe that's you, Jack, isn't it? Ghost Clips. Who is Ghost Clips? Is that you, Mark? I don't even know. It's either my nephew or my little brother. Enjoyed this live stream greatly. Yeah, it's been brilliant, Rich. I've really enjoyed it. You look after yourself, my friend. And the same with each and every one of you out there, you look after yourselves. The same with you, Serpent's Eye. I really hope you all look after yourselves. Emily, look after yourself, darling. Same with you. Where are you? Jay Graham, there you are, my friend. Evening to you. I'm sorry I did not see your message before, but good evening to you, my friend. Just it's been absolutely brilliant, guys. Really enjoyed this. Human, you have a great evening, my friend. Andrew, I'll get in contact with you, my friend. You look after yourself. And that's pretty much it. Herrick, there you are, my friend. Thank you so much for joining this. I really appreciate it. And same to each and every one of you. Stefan, I will check out your music page, my friend. Saw9, I will check it out. You all look after yourselves. Keep smelling good. And I'll keep you all updated on any other information that's coming in the next few days, because I'm going to be doing some reviews within the next few days. So should be good. Good to see you, Dr. Salto, and good blessings to you too, my friend. Cheers from Germany. Oh, well, auf Wiedersehen, Human. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. And bye to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful evening and hang in there. I know times are hard, but as long as we're wearing our favorite fragrances and we've got a smile on our face, that's the most important thing, right? So that's all we can do. Stay supportive, guys. And have a good one. Bye. Bye.